like breaks my soul, and it's happened so many times.
Kim Kardashian has been involved in so many family arguments throughout the years, but her latest feud with Khloe is seriously intense. On the season 5 premiere of The Kardashians, they seemingly started clashing over simply having different personal interests. But it turns out that Kim's bitter feud with Khloe was actually sparked by a much deeper and far more bizarre reason than anyone could have expected. The truth about what really led to the sisters suddenly being at odds with each other is honestly shocking, so let's get into it. Only a couple of episodes from the new season of The Kardashians have aired, but it's already clear that the two sisters are no longer seeing eye to eye. According to E! News, their feud began last September when Khloe turned down Kim's invitation to fly to Paris with her. Kim wanted to support her friend Victoria Beckham by attending her fashion show in France, and she invited Khloe to join her. But Khloe wasn't all that interested in the first place and decided not to go for a few different reasons, all of which were completely understandable. Overall, Khloe wanted to spend time with her children more than she wanted to go on the trip with her sister. But even though Kim's busy schedule meant that she could only spend 12 hours in Paris, she still didn't approve of or respect Khloe's choice to stay home with her kids. Kim started criticizing Khloe and her lifestyle behind her back. Throughout the rest of the episode, she made so many other shady comments about what she thought her sister needed to be doing differently in her life, rather than spending all of her free time with her kids. The season 5 trailer also showed scenes from upcoming episodes that suggest the tension between the sisters is going to get much worse. It looks like their quarrel will even reach a boiling point later in the season, seemingly due to their very different parenting styles and priorities. But the timing of Kim's beef with Khloe has caused some viewers to be skeptical about whether or not they were actually arguing in real life. The dust has only recently settled from Kim's insane feud with Kourtney, which was a major storyline in season 4. So could the sisters have staged fake fights while filming season 5 just to add drama and boost ratings? According to what a source recently told In Touch Weekly, Kim and Khloe definitely didn't fake any of their bitter disagreements. The insider added that even though Kris tends to embellish the family's real-life issues for more dramatic storylines, the tension between the sisters is allegedly very real. Not only is the bickering between Kim and Khloe supposedly still going on, but it's reportedly also far from being resolved anytime soon. Apparently, their heated, drawn-out dispute has even gotten to a point that the source described as being seriously toxic. It turns out that Khloe and Kim can barely even stand being in the same room with each other. The insider explained that the sisters have continued tearing each other apart over the same bizarre issues that were brought to light in the season 5 trailer. During the premiere, Kim's response to Khloe declining her invite to go to Paris was way too over the top. She accused Khloe of being stuck in a miserable routine and claimed that she would be happier if she spent less time at home with her kids. Kim even went so far as to say that Khloe wasn't really living her life. She said that her sister was sabotaging her social life by not spending more time doing adult things. She also kept mentioning that Khloe would never meet anybody in the carpool lane or at the school drop-off. But what the In Touch Weekly source added next was absolutely crazy. When Khloe decided not to go to Paris with Kim, she wanted to stay in California in case Kourtney needed her. But for the most part, she felt like it was more important for her to stay home with her children. Since the school year had recently started, True was still getting used to the changes in her daily routine. Obviously, Khloe knows her kids better than Kim does, and True probably would have struggled to adjust even more if her mom hadn't consistently been present in her life. Kim doesn't understand why Khloe wants to spend most, if not all, of her free time with her kids, but that's not exactly surprising. Kim also doesn't seem to realize that being away from her children more often than not, even when she doesn't need to be, has already been affecting her relationship with them. Not only that, but her choice to be an absent parent could cause them to view themselves negatively, even when they're adults. The insider revealed that Kim can't believe that Khloe hasn't been trying to date at all since she and Tristan split up a couple of years ago. She's baffled that Khloe would rather spend her spare time hanging out with her kids and has accused her of being an old lady before her time. However, Khloe has no problem firing back at Kim, and she doesn't shy away from telling her exactly how she feels either. She even lets Kim know how desperate and needy she comes across when she's constantly on the lookout for a boyfriend. But Khloe hasn't only been going off about Kim's dating life lately. She has also called Kim out for being an extremely selfish parent. She doesn't sugarcoat anything either. She's made it clear to Kim that she isn't spending nearly enough time with her children. But what the source said next was truly unbelievable. Khloe has reportedly been accusing Kim of prioritizing her career, dating, and basically everything else in her life over her kids. The insider added that Khloe knows it's a sensitive topic for Kim, but she just doesn't care anymore, and the reason why is honestly insane. The source explained that Khloe has been very outspoken lately when it comes to her sister's parenting because she allegedly does a lot of childcare for Kim. But Kim supposedly feels like it's not fair that she can't rely on Khloe to help her out without getting criticized for her parenting. Khloe wholeheartedly believes that Kim needs to stop being so obsessed with herself and focus more on her kids. But it seems like Kim's selfishness has also been making her act insanely hypocritical, and it's getting seriously ridiculous. According to E! News, Kim ranted during the season premiere about how people need to stop judging her for working so much. She claimed that it wasn't the worst thing she could be doing with her time. Kim added that people should just let her do what she wants to do. She probably just didn't want any more backlash for repeatedly choosing to work over spending time with her kids. But even though she wanted her critics to leave her alone and worry about themselves, she clearly didn't see an issue with judging every little thing Khloe was doing. Kim wanted Khloe to live a little more, stop being so stuck in a routine, and spend some time away from her kids. But how can she say all of that while continuing to drop her kids off with Khloe? Not to mention, Kim doesn't want to hear any snide remarks from Khloe when she asked her for more help with childcare. Kim was being unbelievably difficult with her expectations, but what was revealed during the second episode of the new season was pretty insane. According to People magazine, in one scene, Khloe confessed to Kourtney that she was completely exhausted. Khloe explained that Tristan was really helpful with taking care of the kids, so she was overwhelmed when he left to go to Cleveland for basketball. Believe it or not, she didn't have any nannies helping her out. She told Kourtney that she made all of the meals and everything. Khloe also mentioned that she loves her routine and of course her children, but she admitted that being a parent is such hard work. Who can really blame her for struggling though, when it sounds like she has Kim's kids a lot of the time as well? Kim probably hates that Khloe revealed she didn't have nannies and had taken on all of the childcare herself. Not only does it make it seem like she's a better, more hands-on parent than Kim, but it also makes Kim look like she's not doing anything for her kids anymore. It'll be interesting to see what happens next between Kim and Khloe, but it doesn't sound like their heated dispute is going to end anytime soon. Anyway, now that we've gotten into what really caused Kim to start feuding with Khloe and what's been making their issues worse lately, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Kim shading Khloe and criticizing how she wants to live her life just because Khloe decided not to go to Paris with her? What do you think about Khloe not relying on nannies to help with childcare while also regularly being asked by Kim to take care of her kids? Let me know in the comments below.